Hello and welcome back to another video on the Football Zone, and we're at that point of the Premier League season now. We're about halfway through where I think we can start to revisit our predictions from the beginning of the season and change it based on what we've seen so far. And yeah, let's get straight into it. We're going to start off with who will win the league. I think I, like everyone, with the signing of Erling Haaland, thought Man City would be pretty dominant this year, but it's turned out that hasn't been the case. One team has been pretty dominant, and surprisingly it's not Liverpool, it's not Man City, it's Arsenal, who've just been outstanding. Yeah, I expected Arteta then to make progress this year, but their progress so far has just been remarkable, and they currently hold a 5-point gap over Man City with a game in hand at time of recording. Last minute win against Manchester United, defeated Spurs away from home comfortably, and they're doing it all so easily, and there's a long way to go, and yes, such a young squad could choke at the end. They still got to play Man City twice, there's still some questions to be asked, but for me, at every stage, Arsenal seems to be answering. Gabby Jesus goes down injured and Nketiah steps up and does the trick for them. Every single thing that they are being faced with, they're answering at the moment, and for me, they've got such a margin that you could even afford a loss or two to Manchester City as long as they stay consistent from there on in. The pressure will grow and grow and grow. Will they handle it? Based on everything I've seen so far, they can. They're playing so well at the moment. I'm going to say that Arsenal will win the league this year. Moving on then to the other Champions League spots, and yeah, in second and third, I'm going to say Manchester City and Manchester United, respectively. Yeah, I think they'll have enough to get into the Champions League spots. Man City, Haaland, I mean, he's a goal machine. He'll secure enough points. They've got a big margin to Man City, and I think they're too good not to. I think they'll close down Arsenal, but in the end, they might not have enough. But for Manchester United in third, I think they've been doing so well this season under Erik ten Hag. Progress has definitely been better than I expected. They've got enough of margin, and they're playing really good football at the moment, so I can see them comfortably getting into the Champions League. But then fourth place is a bit tight. Eddie Howe's Newcastle obviously got a great margin, but you still think, could Tottenham and Liverpool and Chelsea potentially close in? Who knows, it'll be close. But at the moment, they just don't concede goals, do they? They're so solid. Going forward as well, they've got some great talent, and they're playing such good stuff so far. Their momentum under Eddie Howe's so good. I can see Newcastle holding on for that Champions League spot, and what an incredible achievement that would be. And the money they'd spend in the summer with Champions League football on the horizon would be quite something. But yeah, I'm going to say Newcastle will hold on for that Champions League spot with all the big 6 teams faltering. In the 2 Europa League positions, I'm going to say will be Liverpool and Tottenham. Yeah, Tottenham, I think they seem pretty assured of at least the Europa League position, even though all might not be well with Conte and his future and all of that. Still got decent margin behind them, and yeah, teams that you'd expect them to be in front of. So yeah, but still got some work to do to make up to the top 4. But Liverpool, they've got to come from way back. They're currently 7 points behind Tottenham, but you know, they've got the squad, and I think at some point it will click. Maybe will be too late for a top 4 spot, but I think that squad is just too good to avoid anything else. But Liverpool and Chelsea on the same points from them. I don't think they're going to make up quite as much ground, but I think they will still have enough to get ahead of the likes of Brighton, Fulham, Brentford by the end of the season. Over the course of the 38 game season, you really expect them to have enough. And yeah, I think they'll get a Conference League place. It's not what they want, but with summer spending, who knows. But anyway, moving on into the relegation zone, and I'm going to say going down is Bournemouth, Everton and Southampton. Starting off with Bournemouth and Everton. Yeah, I mean, Bournemouth, their form recently has just been atrocious, hasn't it? Gary O'Neill may have had a decent initial impact, but I think when you look at it, is he really up to a Premier League standard job? Personally, yeah, I'm not too sure, and I think that may cost them. They are spending a bit in January, but I think it might be a bit too little too late, and they might not save them. Moving on then to Everton, it just seems like teetering on the edge of the relegation. Filming this on the day Lampard's been sacked. I don't know who they'll get next, but you know, it just seems like they've been teetering on the edge of relegation, like I say, for so long, that one year it's going to happen, and I think, kind of like Sunderland, this could well be the year. They may have bitten off more than they can chew, and yeah, it's the year that we see Everton fall into the Championship, which would be a shame for such a huge club. But yeah, it's what happens when you just don't run your club properly, and that's it really. And the other team I have going down is Southampton. And yeah, Nathan Jones, decent Championship manager, as a Premier League manager, I'm still not convinced really. But yeah, I mean, like, I think it's fair to say he hasn't had the ideal impact in the league. In the cup he's been going well, but in the league it just hasn't worked. And yeah, there's business. I'm not convinced by it so far in the transfer window, but I guess we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, for Southampton, I think it's another team that's maybe bitten off more than they can chew in terms of staying in the Premier League, and this could well be the year they fall into the Championship. But anyway guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, any thoughts, comments, down below, follow and show for daily football news and subscribe to my channel, and that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.